Hello and good day. I'm Steve Higginbotham and I am the Coffee Coach. Today I want to talk a little bit about introspection and what Henry Rollins has taught me over the years. Back in 1989, 1991 was a very trivial and transformational year for me. Coming out of high school, going into the workforce, not sure what direction, what goals I had, and who I wanted to become and where I wanted to be. But I listened to an album, The End of Silence, and that changed everything for me. A very strong, defining moment for me. I already had this inner drive, but I didn't know how to tap into it. But when I heard those lyrics and I felt that aggression and that adrenaline driving towards a positive direction, instantaneously I was hooked. And then I started learning and evolving and understanding kind of who Henry was, where he came from, and why he is the way he is, and how he worked so hard. And that's where I learned that simple word, introspection. At that point in my time, I never looked inward. I always looked outward. And I heard a saying today, watch your eyes. Not your eyes, but your I, individual. Are we doing this for ourselves? Yes. But are we only doing it for ourselves? Are we trying to help others? You can talk about pay it forward, pay it back. Whatever the case may be for you, whether you're philanthropic, whether you're giving back to your community or your church, you're giving your time, your money. But what are you giving back to this world? How are you trying to make it better? But you can't do that first unless you make yourself better. And my book and my concepts, Believe, Achieve, everything around that is about rising above mediocrity. The fear of being average, waking up and just going through the motions, just having a job because I have a job. I want a career. I want something more out of my life. But I didn't know what it was at that time. And that album and Henry Rollins changed my whole dynamic. Inward before outward, introspectively. So I leave you with this. To be your full, complete self, you've got to change things. You got to go through some lessons learned. Some people call them failures. I prefer to look at them as hard lessons. And you've got to have those successes. But you've got to be good before you can be great. And you've got to be great before you can be amazing. So what are you going to do today to make yourself in this world a better place? Introspection. I'm Steve Higginbotham, the Coffee Coach.